Oh, we're live on Detect America. We're live on Detect America. Look who it is joining us on Detect America. The princess is going to sit in. Trust me. Yeah, who is? That's conversation. Just takes a couple minutes to we're known as a live. See, look, there's everyone joining us. See this guy Matt? He is so cheap. He's smooth, chilled out, worse than he's the one guy that smells worse than me. So here comes Frank. Here comes Frank. So what's up there, Pulp Fiction guy?
What's happening, baby?
Dude, I was watching Pulp Fiction yesterday. I started watching. I got to watch a second. I love that movie.
I was telling Steve, we literally got internet about 15 minutes ago. We got internet back.
So I got to tell you something.
Go ahead.
You guys might see a live beating on tonight's show. Yeah, look.
I'm an angel. I don't
This
know
girl
what
is
you're
not an
talking
angel.
about.
You know, my
I'll protect you, though.
No, it's only defamatory unless if it's false. What I'm about to say about you is true. Listen, guess what she did? Tell them what you did.
Which one?
No, what do you mean which one?
Because you yelled into both things.
I'm going to yell at you for everything. Would you tell them what you did? Tell Frank what's upstairs right now.
A foster kitty.
Another one?
Oh, he's not staying.
Yeah, somebody's getting tossed.
He gets neutered tomorrow. He's quite cute, and he cuddles all night under my blankies.
Listen, well, there's plenty of room.
That's what I said. The boys are gone.
Yeah, there's plenty of room to throw him off the balcony. You know what?
Plenty of room over there in that Jersey household.
This is what I put up with on a regular basis. Oh, wait. Oh, there's something else. Oh, hold on. Oh, you ain't. Yeah, okay. Here, let me show you something. Let me show you what else I came home to.
Oh, well, listen. You know what? It's not like it's biker tats. It's got to do with what she's doing. She loves what she's doing.
Look.
I love the Manta. I love the Ray. She got two Rays. I love it.
Jellyfish and loaches. These are loaches. Moray eels. What is it? Does somebody want a kid? Does somebody want to adopt? Does somebody want to adopt a granddaughter?
More like a grandfather.
Listen, if she can get me a pet Ray to keep in my house, I'll adopt her.
What do you think's in my bathtub right now? I'll ship it to you. I don't know what I'm going to come home to next.
See, DA members will donate to expenses for more kitties.
It keeps it live.
Don't listen to that smart ass. He's getting thrown off the page after that comment.
Who?
Don Wentz.
Keeps it lively, baby. Keeps it lively.
See that guy? I don't like him one bit. So we do have some good topics.
You know what? With my shaved head, my glasses are too big for my face. I need smaller glasses. Look how much younger I look without them.
You look like you're far away from the camera, like you need to move up or something, because you look tiny.
I'm positioning myself because on top of everything else, I've got a window unit in specifically to blow on me when I'm sitting here.
Oh, yeah, you do? So, I don't know. Guys, I always tell you that if you really could be flies on the wall on our pre-show, just some of the
big information coming. Wait.
Some of the BS that Frank just tried to load on me.
Let me tell you. Hold on. Oh no,
is a crock of smoke. Yeah, Frank's heard tiny before. So let's start off. Jesus Christ. But you know what? Let's start off with what you made. Show everybody what you made. I think that's a really good invention.
It's gonna be a very, very informative evening tonight. So everything comes in spurts. So I got 2 different PMs from guys that had cracked the shaft on their Garrett pinpointer, and they both said they went and they checked the website. They wanted to know if we made them. I said no. I said, but give me a little bit of time. So we made.
You made.
And these are very special because they're blue. Let me show you the ones that's not in the bag. Okay. So we made protective tips for the Garrett AT series pinpointer. And so we made two different sizes. One's for a cap. The first guy that called me actually just wore a little hole in the top of his pinpointer shaft. So we made a cap for that. Mm-hmm. And we made a cap. The second guy had a crack from the tip down a little bit on the shaft, so we made a cap for that. Now, here's the cool thing about these. These are not the hard plastic crap that leak water. These don't leak. These are waterproof. As long as your pinpointer's not.
As long as you're not in the water.
As long as you're not thrashed. These are, and even if so, if you want to make it permanent, if you want to make a permanent fix on it, we have a fix for that. But these suckers are awesome. They're soft. They're durable. They don't come off without work. And I got 2 packages of them gone already. So I originally posted on the page, guys, that we were going to.
He froze up. It ain't us.
Mm-hmm.
Going on the webpage for $7.99. 3 get one, and you get one of each. You get the package comes with the small one and the longer one, and they're $10.99 shipped.
You get the regular size and you get the Steve size. Now guess which one's which.
Well, they're both really small, so they're both Steve size. But what I'm saying is, yeah, you get both. You get the cap, and then you get, if you don't want the cap, if you want it longer to protect the size more, you also get the longer one with it as well. These are called, and I'm a marketing kind of genius. So they're called the Carrot Top. Now, these are only for the Garrett. I got ones I can make for the Fisher. And you know what? The Notka one you can't find the STLs for because they give you 2 sleeves with it, so nobody's like looking.
They extras, yeah. They give you extra, yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna whatever the major pinpointers are going to have them for. I know Garrett takes care of their customers, but you don't have to spend $50 to get a replacement shaft.
So Lil, tell everyone who your favorite detectorist is.
Frank.
No, I mean you're seriously now. Don't stop. Tell
Frank.
the
Well, did you see my hat?
It's quite nice. I wish I had one.
I'll send it to you.
Okay, good. Listen, granddaughter for sale, going cheap.
Grandfather for sale, free to whoever takes them.
There's a reason I'm wearing this hat, folks, but we can't talk about it yet.
You know, stop. You know, this guy just. You live in a world.
Steve doesn't want me to talk about it because Steve knows you will not be able to stand me after that.
Can't stand. Hey, listen, I got to tell you something. I don't think Josh Gates knows who you are anymore. After Stephanie Inskeep was on that show,
Stephanie did a great job.
Way better than you.
I know, but the problem is that
I think Josh likes her a lot more than you.
He might. Don't mean nothing to me because I can't say nothing because it may not even happen. But
so you know what?
I'm going to after the show. I'm going to go enjoy some ping pong. Ping pong.
Your brain's a ping pong. So listen, I have been doing nothing but pounding the beach. Saturday, small. I screwed up, dude. I screwed up. So the Lehigh Valley boys told me they wanted to come back to the beach. So I made plans, and we've got Lou Esposito. He's on the page, and he's from North Jersey, and he's a friend of Ron's. And Ronnie got a room at the casino to go out on Saturday. Well, Mike Burns says, yeah, we're coming Sunday. So I made a big mistake. I owe an apology to them for that because we went out Saturday. Dude, it rained on us the whole time. It was pouring while we were detecting. And you know what? Nobody cared. We had a ball. It was warm enough. The rain didn't bother me. I'm soaked, dude. I was just wet. And we had a nice time, but we didn't find anything.
Standard.
Nothing.
That's what I found too. I found
nothing spectacular that day. So Saturday, I went out to one of my favorite beaches. I don't know if you saw the picture or not. That location is special to me for a reason. And I get out there and I walk.
That's where Steve met me.
I walked far. Oh my God. I walked about, what do you think? It's like a mile and a half from 7th to 26th. Would you say it's a straight
mile?
From
7th to 26th?
Yeah.
That has to be, at least a mile.
At least a mile and a half, right?
Yeah, about a mile and a half probably, yeah.
So what I did was,
you should have went down to the whatchamacallit. Started there.
The Elephant?
Lucy?
Oh, that's a different beach altogether.
I'm thinking. Well, are we thinking of my beach?
No. I started. I was in North Wildwood. You saw the picture.
Oh, North Wildwood. That's right. Oh, yeah. That's a mile and a half.
So yeah. So I walked the low wet all the way down. All the way, like it was low tide. I'm in what do you call it? A slosh? What do you call it?
The wash.
Yeah, I'm in the wash. I go all the way down. Not getting very many targets. I got an earring that I thought was going to be silver, so it turned out to be nothing. It was here somewhere. I lose all my stuff.
Standard.
You know what? I got to sit here with the heckler. So, and then, all right, so I made it all the way to the end, right? I made it to the point where I said, all right, I'm going to turn around now. So I took a little swim. You know me. I was a little warm. I hopped in, took a little swim, and I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Other people hunt is a little higher up. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna go back a little higher up on the slope. And I've discovered what I'm going to call the chair line. You know how we have the towel line? Let me tell you something.
Above the chair line, beyond the peak of the hill.
No. In the water. Listen.
Oh, where they sit to get their feet wet.
Listen, I think these rings are falling out of these chairs because you know what? People in Jersey, because we're all kind of like trailer trash. They like to take their chair down to the water and sit with their feet in the water. And as the tide comes in, they move their chairs back and forth. As the tide goes out, they'll move the chair down as the tide comes in.
I got a neighbor who's got a Bentley. I'm okay with trailer trash now.
So, I start walking. I'm like, I take 10 steps, and boom, I get a hit. And right in front of this lady, she didn't even see it. And this comes up, and I'm like, oh, could it be? Anymore nowadays, you dig a ring, you can't even trust. Now you've got to do an investigation because you can't tell.
Well, it doesn't matter what it's stamped. You got to try.
There was a day they were all gold. So this comes up and it's a spinner. So they're not
detecting that they were all freaking gold.
Yeah,
wasn't my detecting.
But they're not making spinner rings out of gold, do they anymore?
Yeah, they're barely making them out of silver. So. But
when this pops up, pretty big ring, you're like, oh yeah, could it be? No, it's not. So then I walk about. Our beaches are kind of separated. This one had a jetty. I walked down the beach to the next beach, and I went over the jetty. And dude, I wasn't out there very long. On my days too, I'm telling you, my last gold ring was a 65 last year on the dot. 65 on the beam. That's the same number as a pull tab, and it was a 65. Well, after doing this update on my dais,
did they shift? Did they? Like Mind Lab expanded their target ID. Did they do that with Deus?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But all my numbers are different. Like a quarter used to be 96, and now it's 93. So This was a 60. I get a 63 though, solid 63. Nothing's changed. Where are you going?
Upstairs to my kids.
All right, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye.
Say hi to the
No
new
reef
Morgan.
awareness, so go practice some.
Say hi to the new kitty.
You have to get to me first.
I got to get to you first. It ain't that hard. So, boom.
No,
This,
He won't be able to catch you. Don't worry, Glo.
so this pops out. It's like a size 8. It's really tiny. It's only 5 grams, but boom, nice big 14K coming out of the ground. So,
Oh, why did I think you said it was 10? It's 14. That's good.
no, 14. So here's the deal. This is what was even funnier. So I walk down the beach, right? And this lady comes up to me and she says, "Did you happen to find a men's ring? A men's wedding ring?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Where did you lose it?" "On the beach. Somewhere between." So she points to the beach and she points to the water, somewhere between here and here. Like, I'm like, "That's a very large area." I go, "You want to tell me what happened?" She says, "Well, I was a little drunk." All right, I was a lot drunk, and I had my husband's ring on my finger because he took it off, and I lost it somewhere. So I said, "Well," I said, "I can poke around." She goes, "I don't know if I was in the water." She goes, "I don't know when it fell off. I don't know if I was in the water. I don't know if I was in the dress." So I said, "Show me where you were sitting," because I figured that probably might be the spot. So we go up there. My first my first target, clatter ring.
I like those things.
A silver. This is my first ever clatter ring, and I usually throw them back in the ocean because I hate to. I'm not Irish or anything, but boom, I get that.
Clatter rings back in. Why would you throw clatter ring back in the ocean?
Because I'm Italian. They're for Irish people. Let the Irish people go fish it out of there. So, and I couldn't find her ring. I mean, and she started out saying it was gold. Well, it was gold. I don't know if it's gold or platinum.
I'm sorry, folks. I forgot to post the link. The link is up on the page now.
It turned out that it was tungsten. And by the end of the conversation, she thinks it was. She didn't even know what else she was talking about. But I got to tell you that the Jersey beaches, I think, are producing.
But you know what? It was only about a week ago where you told me they weren't.
I never said they weren't. No. But people are losing stuff. And you know what else is going on? I'll tell you what else is going on. I think a lot of people, remember back in the day when Facebook was a lot younger and people would find things and post what they find. I got to tell you, I think people are finding and not posting it up there as much.
And you know what? To me, that's a little sad.
Well, I agree.
We had a good area. We would post, but we just didn't post where we were.
Listen, I don't think it has to do with anything about the beach. I think people, how do I put it? They think that someone's going to call them and want the because nowadays everything I lost my ring on the internet, lost this on the internet, I lost that on I lost this on the beach, I lost that on the beach, and they're thinking that someone's going to wind up saying, "Hey, I saw Joe post this as a metal detecting find, and it's someone's ring." You know what I mean?
Exactly, but I don't know. I think there's still too many people out there with the ego that wants to post everything like me. I like to post shit when I find it.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, listen, I don't always post everything I find. You know that. There's things I found that I keep on the DL.
I've posted everything I found in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, consistently. I know that. But I really do think.
Listen, real quick, you guys, tonight's giveaway. If you guys got a Garrett pinpointer, and I apologize because unless you want to get it and give it to someone, this is what we're giving away. We're going to give away our new product. We're going to give away a set of the Garrett, the Carrot Tops. These are the protective sleeves and repair sleeves. They're waterproof, so if you need a repair for your Garrett pinpointer, it's the only ones that we got done right now. So that's what we're giving away tonight. So just so you know, they're for Garrett.
So Ian Aiken says, if you post your spot, I'm not talking about posting your spot.
No, never.
I'm talking about posting your finds. You know, Dude, there's no one out there that wants to post their spot because it's so funny that the beach is always their honey hole. I don't understand. The beach is huge, but no, I'm not saying. I'm saying people posting their finds. They're just not posting as much as they do. I think a lot of people are keeping.
Hey, Janine, how are you, Janine? I hope everything's going good over your house.
Yeah, I hope everything's going well and getting better.
Tell him he has to get better quick because I need you to come back and play me in Word Blitz.
So I just think that people are keeping it on the DL a little bit.
And I guess the Jersey Beaches are producing maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but let me tell you something. I got a picture and I'll find it. And this is probably going back. It's probably back as far when we first started detecting together. I had the little green Mercedes or little green BMW. And I got a picture from Ocean City. I came off the beach, got in my car, and I've got a 14-karat gold chain, and I've got 3 gold rings hanging from it. That was one morning, and I got to tell you, that was the last morning I've ever seen like that, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse.
Oh yeah,
just for the production of the gold, and that was a 4-piece gold morning. And I've never seen that.
It's a battle out there. There's not many targets. I'm not finding any coins like I should. There's not very many coins out there. You're battling the beach, to tell you the truth. You're battling what people are not carrying anymore. They're not
and
wearing
that's
gold.
The thing. I wonder if we look at the ratio of how many dropped ATM cards are we finding more of those now? Is that why we're not finding the coinage anymore?
I found a credit card.
I mean,
yeah,
almost no reason anymore. And you got the ice cream guys walking down the beach got card readers.
Yeah, I barely carry money on me anymore.
Yep.
But and like I said, one of the biggest now you're finding rings and jewelry, and it's less and less chance of it being real gold.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because they're wearing the tungsten rings, which I tell you, and they go in a store. We all know they go to the store and buy them for like $200, $300, $400.
Especially if you're at the beach or you're up on the boardwalk, man.
This tungsten ring I found is beautiful. I'm telling you, this thing is brand new. It's a 12.5. It's nice and beefy. It's beautiful. I'm telling you, it's brand new. And I said to myself, oh, maybe I'll try to sell it. So I went on eBay and I typed in tungsten carbide ring, and the same ring popped up. $20.
And that's the thing. And you're going to see a lot more of this crap being sold as opposed to being kept because, did I just lose everybody?
No, you're
still. The air conditioner is blowing on my computer, so it's making my touchscreen go crazy.
So I should buy one for $20 and get it and compare the two is what I should do, just to see.
Well, it's $20 online. You could probably go on the boardwalk and find it for $5.
And then people are wearing those rubber bands around
rings,
yeah.
So when my son and his wife got married, they had my mother had her and my father's wedding bands joined into one, and she wore it around her neck. She gave that to my son for when he got married. He had them separated and made into 2 beautiful gold rings that they absolutely refused to wear. They're tucked away, and I bought them for their wedding, to have at their wedding, the silicone ones. They wanted the silicone rings. That's what they wear. And one is her father was a firefighter, and I was a cop. So he got the thin blue line, and she got the thin red line. But that's what they wear. The gold rings are put away. They're not wearing them.
Yeah, they're just not. I mean, even I don't wear my gold out. Well, my gold don't fit me anymore. But even I'm not wearing the gold as much. I don't.
No, listen, my gold wedding band I sold to you.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. But I hope everyone's gets a chance to get out to the beach and get a good That's my other question. Okay, you know what I was thinking? And you could give a good answer for this.
I give a good answer for everything.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So what do you think about these guys that go to the same beach every time they go detecting?
But that was me. The only reason I went to other beaches was because you dragged me to them.
You didn't
I
like
went to OC in that 4-block range, and if I was by myself, that's where I went every single time I went.
Yeah, but you never left the bathroom.
The beach replenishes itself.
You were
And
always
you
in
know,
the
you know that pipe, that jetty that was my go-to, man.
Yeah.
That was where I went.
Yeah, I like to change it up. I like to go to different beaches and
But you know what? In defense of the guys that go to the same beach, okay, I could go to that beach, and there was a 4-block that was my center, and maybe 10 blocks that I would do.
right.
But I knew the beach. I knew where the stuff would hang out. That one spot, I was working that beach 3, 4 days, 5 days in a row.
You found a chain there one day, I think, or something. You found.
I got that one. There was 1 week where I got a set 2 gold earrings hooked together up high above that pipe. But remember that we were there that week, and there was that flip flop that was floating around in a circle, and the flip flop wasn't there. Well, it was there the entire week, which told me that stuff got in there. It wasn't going anyplace. I got change around that thing. The next jetty over is where I got that. I got the tennis bracelet, that gold freaking tennis bracelet.
Yeah.
The very next block we were in front of.
I just think it would get boring after a little mundane. We'll say
it does if you're not finding anything. If you're finding stuff, I don't get boring at all.
I'm just telling you. There's a lot less targets out there, man. And I don't care if they're pennies or not, but I like to dig targets.
That's what's nice about ACs, because you always got
targets. No AC, dude. AC. There's no coins in AC either.
No, I'm not even talking about coins, but you're at least even the junk jewelry. At least you're bending over and digging a target.
If you get up in the sand, you're apt to find more coins. But I ain't walking that sand in 100. Listen, I'll tell you what. I give the credit to the people that walk that sand in the summertime.
Every single bank, credit card company, every single one has a kid's card out there now. That's what they're carrying.
Okay, but what can you do? What can you do with it?
Like I said, the guys pushing the carts with the ice cream down the beach have a card reader.
Okay, but what can you do with a found credit card?
No, you can't do anything. But I'm saying there's your reason for not having the coin.
The minute I put $1 on a guy's credit card fraudulently, you know what happens? I'll go to freaking jail. But there's people out there scamming credit cards as we speak for $1 million right now.
You won't go to jail. You never even noticed.
I'm telling you, and they're robbing credit cards $1 million a minute and never get caught. I put $1 on there, I'll go to jail. You'd see my face on the camera buying a cup of coffee. But
yeah, you'd be the guy that the little coffee shop girl would be tackling going out the door.
That's a stolen credit card. But I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it every weekend. I'm out there now. I'm hitting.
Me too, dude. I get up, I go out that door. It's 98 degrees. I come back in the house.
You turn around and come back in.
Dude, it's been so.
Our beaches. I want to tell you something. Our beaches are beautiful. The water right now is warm. You walk right in it. The sand is beautiful. The sun is beautiful. The water's clear. I'll bet you miss Ocean City. How much would you love?
Oh my God, I miss Ocean City. I absolutely. If there's any beach anywhere in the world that I miss, it's hitting Ocean City. I love that beach.
You'll probably never see it again because you won't get on no airplane.
Well, down here in Disney, they have a big hotel, and they have a place called the Boardwalk. That the Boardwalk is modeled after Ocean City, and they actually some of the hardware and even some of the wood they salvaged actually came from the Ocean City Boardwalk.
Hey, there's going to be more. Did you know they're taking down the music pier, Gillian's?
They're doing what?
Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, yeah.
They're taking down the music pier?
No, not the music pier. The amusement pier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to wind up building a big Icona hotel. And the whole town's in an uproar over it. I don't know if you're on the Ocean City webpage or not, but
I mean, I saw when like Wonderland closed and everything.
yeah, it's all closed. They're selling all that stuff, and people were buying it.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. As busy as I've seen the boardwalk in the summer, I'm shocked that they were losing money. I wonder if were they losing money or were they just got a big offer.
I think there's a little bit of back because the mayor of Ocean City owns it.
Right. He's been mayor for like 150 years, hasn't he?
There was rumor that he partnered up with a guy from the Iacona years ago, and now all of a sudden it's closing and they're building a hotel. There's a lot of.
So now, next step you're going to have Atlantic City, because once that happens, you've opened the door for every one of those little miniature golf places that's on top of the roof. Every one of them, you're going to see all of them go, and now you're going to see hotels. How are they going to stop them if the mayor is allowed to build one?
Let me tell you something. I can only imagine it's going to be $500 a night in them hotels.
But what happened to the law that you could only be so high because you couldn't obstruct any view from streets behind you? There was a law for 100 years in Ocean City.
Yeah, but it's the ones who made that law that are putting it up now.
Because I think his father, his grandfather, his great-grandfather, they were all probably mayors of that town.
Yeah,
that Julian name's been around a long.
But it's also his property too. You know what I mean? So.
Well, but his property on the boardwalk. I mean,
yeah.
How you own? You don't own all those guys that own. They don't own the boardwalk.
No, he owns Gillian's. Gillian's.
Yeah, well, that's the ticket to getting what you want in Ocean City is having the right last name.
And that's what's happening there. So Ocean City's going to go through some big changes.
Yeah. All right, real quick. I want to do this. So on top of guys hitting me up for cracked Garrett pinpointer shafts. By the way, I'm giving it away. I have spent this week. I'm talking about the last 5 to 6 days. Every morning, I have been on the chats with the guys for electrolysis. So I had 5 different guys this week hit me up that my ugly box stopped working, and it wasn't just the hurricane; it was both of them. My ugly box. The only one that had a legitimate gripe was Mike Baumhoff, but we got Mike Baumhoff hooked up.
What could his legitimate gripe be? Because he's nowhere near a legitimate person.
So, 5 people, guys. 5 people. Been using it. It works fine. Wake up, plug it in, turn on. Doesn't work. Okay. There's a little light up when you press the button. Yes, it lights up, but there's nothing on my screen. Okay. So here's the deal, guys. 99.9% of the time, this is going to be the problem. We are in the vicinity of 8,500 of these units. And when I tell you that, what ugly boxes have come back for actual defects from us building them is about a dozen. Okay, they just don't come back. They don't break down, because of an inherent problem.
Well, how many have come back and not had a problem?
How many have come back and not had a problem?
Right, yeah.
Probably 100 that don't read the directions or don't listen to when we do the shows. But the reason that they come back, the reason that they're failing, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to fix. Because I know you guys have never heard me say this before, but I'm going to tell you again. All right, so you're using your ugly box. It's been working fine. You hook it up, you turn it on, doesn't work anymore. There's no numbers. There's no numbers on the meter. What's wrong? Okay, first thing you do, absolute first thing, I guarantee you, the overwhelming majority of the time, this is going to be your problem. Take your 2 clips. Take your 2 wires that come with the ugly box. Okay.
Now I got to tell you something. Even I figured this out.
Yeah. Okay. So take your ugly box. Hold on. I'm going to do it off camera because I can't do it. And I'm holding it out there. Take your ugly box. Take one of the wires and connect them directly between the cat and the coin terminals, just like that. Because I know, and I literally have had to write this out 50 times this week. Connect them directly between, no tank, no brine, no coins, one wire right between the 2 terminals. plug it in, and turn it on. The dial. I have a lot of guys who are like, I'm pressing the little red button and nothing's happening because the little red button doesn't have anything to do with the screen. Connect one wire between the two terminals. Crank the dial up and see if the meter lights up. If the meter doesn't light up, get rid of that wire and hook up the other wire the same way. And see. Now, let's say about 80% of the time, that's going to fix it. The wire that lights up is good. The wire that doesn't light up is bad. Replace that wire and you're all good to go. Now, occasionally, people don't listen, don't read the directions, and I tell you,
What?
always use the same. What the hell is the thing? Always use the same wire on the same terminal. Don't take them apart and then flip-flop them around. If you're using the red wire, keep the red wire on the red side. If you're using the black wire, keep the black wire on the black side. Always use the same wire on the same terminal, because your CAT terminal, your catalyst terminal, right here, wants to break down the wire. That's electrolysis, guys. The positive terminal is always going to break down. If you use the carbon gator, it's going to last longer. Still going to break down over time. So let's say you hook up the red wire, nothing on the meter. Let's say you hook up the black wire, nothing on the meter. Before we send it back to Frank to fix it, get yourself a little screwdriver, little tiny screwdriver, little tiny metal vape pen, and power it on and touch that to the two terminals. You're not going to get electrified, guys. There's barely any wattage and voltage in this thing. Touch it to the two terminals. That's going to fix it. I almost guarantee that's going to fix it. Do that before you sit there and tell me that it's broken, because, again, 8,500 of these units, we've got a dozen or less back because there was an actual problem in the unit. That's how you fix it. That's the trouble. That's the number one trouble. If it's anything beyond that, hit me up, because then we'll walk through a couple other things. Now, Mike Baumhoff had a legitimate gripe. Let's say you do everything I've told you to do, and it doesn't light up. Plug in your power source, your battery, your AC adapter, and hit the little button, turn the little button on. Okay, on the new ones, the ugly box words on top, they'll light up. And on the old ones, there's a little like clear button that'll light up when you press the button. If it's not lighting up, if nothing's lighting up when you press that button, odds are the little tiny adapter that you plug your 9-volt battery into, that could be bad. That has been bad in the past 8 years, maybe 3 or 4 times. It happens because we don't build them. I used to build them. We don't build them. We buy them from overseas, and unfortunately, occasionally we'll get one that's no good. But that's it, guys. That is going to fix 99.9% of your problems.
I got to tell you something.
Go ahead.
I live dangerously. I switch up the wires whenever I feel like it.
You're more than welcome to switch up the wires. However, you're going to replace 2 wires at a shot as opposed to 1.
I got wires all over the place. I don't care.
Remember, the wire on the coin side, if you take care of your wires, the wire on the coin side could last you forever.
Before the carbon gator, dude, they were going in the water and they were rusting in no amount of time.
Guys that don't want to use a carbon gator, I got guys all the time that are literally buying bulk jump wires because they're going through them in a day. If you're taking higher voltages, your jump wires touching the water on the red side, on the positive side, that can go in hours. You can lose it in hours.
They disintegrate into nothing.
And another good question that came up, and I'm just going to repeat them one time, and it's a question that's always asked. Guys buy the unit, they use it, touches the water, burns up, you have to replace the wire. That's nature. However, the question that always comes up is, Frank, if I buy, really good, I got to change. I can buy nickel-plated cadmium jump wires for $13 a piece. Will they last longer? No, they will not last longer. They will burn out as fast as the dollar store jump wire, because they don't break down because of the salt water or the rust. they break down molecularly. The electrolysis process of that current going through the wire into the circuit breaks it down. Breaks it down starting at the tip. If it lasts long enough, it'll break it down all the way through the wire. So don't waste your money on if I've got them, you hit me up. I'll sell them to you cheap. They're cheap. If not, you can buy them any place. And they're not expensive. Get cheap ones. Don't waste your money on expensive ones because they will break down.
Well, that's the thing. If you have an ugly box and you only have 2 wires, well, shame on you, because you know what? If you didn't go out and buy a pack of 25 immediately for like $250, then you're not, you're going to be stuck.
Exactly. You can get them. You can get a dozen of them for $5, $4.
But your box is going to be down for a bit, and that's so.
Understand that a phenomenon of electrolysis is the anode side of the circuit desperately wants to chew up your wire.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to have to replace it. If you use a carburator, you won't replace it as much. If
it'll do it fast.
You'll replace them more often.
It chews it up fast.
If you keep one wire always hooked to the negative side, to the coin side, that wire is going to last you years.
All right, look. Before we end this show,
so you're going to have an Ugly Box giveaway coming up real soon. As soon as I get
somebody posted online today this. I'm going to throw it out there. Maybe people know about it. Maybe people saw it. Lost pirate ship from 1721 found with $138 million in treasure. Now, this is dated July 18th, 2025. I'll read this to you, and I'll read it slow so we can hear about it. And it's really cool. The legendary pirate raid has resurfaced, this time with hard evidence. Archaeologists say they've located the remains of the Nossa Senhora do Cabo.
Oh, the old Sonora del Cabo, yeah.
A Portuguese treasure ship hijacked in 1721 by notorious pirate Olivier the Buzzard Levasseur. The ship had departed from Goa, India, carrying 2 of Portugal's highest officials, the outgoing viceroy and the Archbishop of Goa, as well as over 200 enslaved people. Below deck was a massive cache of wealth: gold bars, silver coins, diamonds, emeralds, fine silks, religious icons, chests of pearls, and ugly boxes.
Well, yeah, you got to have the ugly boxes. How else are you going to keep the coins clean?
But before it reached Lisbon, the ship was struck by a violent storm, leaving it vulnerable. And on April 7th, 1721, Levasseur and his pirate fleet ambushed the damaged vessel near Reunion Island. With most of the ship's artillery thrown overboard to stay afloat.
Before you go any further, do we know what part of the world this is?
It kind of said it. I'll tell you in a minute. It says near Reunion Island.
Where's that?
I don't know, somewhere near Spain or.
I thought it was like near Reunion Lake in Millville, New Jersey.
So, with most of the ship's artillery thrown overboard to stay afloat, there was little resistance. The pirates seized the ship and rerouted it to Nosy Boraha, a pirate stronghold off the coast of Madagascar. Okay, that's where it is.
I was going to say, also known as Atlantic City.
Where it was ultimately scuttled along with its treasure. You know about scuttled, right?
Oh, I love Scuttles, the little Scuttle candies with the... Oh, that's Skittles, never mind.
Now, more than 300 years later, researchers Brandon Clifford and Mark Agostini from the Center for Historic Shipwreck Preservation say they've uncovered the wreck near Nosy Boraha. Using sonar scans, historical maps, and remote sensing, they identified a ballast pile of over 3,300 artifacts scattered across the seabed, many of which directly match 18th century Portuguese shipping records. Just kidding. Among the discovery, 400 gemstones, including diamonds, emeralds, gold, and silver, rare coins, porcelain, an ivory figurine of the Virgin Mary, and other sacred cargo meant for European cathedrals. The estimated value of the treasure is at least 138 million in today's money.
Nice.
The wreck was found in a quiet harbor near what was once Pirate Haven. So it goes on and on. So I mean, it seems like this was discovered. I guess they have these guys have the claim on it.
Down in South America area, they're probably government claim. They'll probably get a little tiny piece of it.
You think there's going to be a scandal about it? They find it.
I don't think there'll be any scandal. I think down that way, I think they're probably snagging it all or most of it.
I mean, the usual. They find it. The government takes it.
Yep.
I mean,
yeah. Wasn't that the issue with Mel Fisher that some South American country was claiming it?
Spain, wasn't it? Spain. They thought Spain was going to try and take it.
I think so. I thought you were going to tell me it was like I can like go over to Daytona and find anchors and treasure ships.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. So, interesting. I mean, I don't know. There's more to follow, I guess. I mean, I didn't do. Yeah, I did say Madagascar. It's near Madagascar somewhere. I mean, I didn't do any research on this. Like I said, I just got this.
All right. Well, Madagascar is an island, right?
I don't know. Isn't it? Pirates of the Madagascar.
Where's that dragon? Where's that Komodo dragon from? Is that Madagascar?
I don't know. Didn't Disney make a movie about it or something?
I love that movie. I love those little rodents dancing and flying the airplane. They're cool.
Is that what it was? It's not Pirates of the
Madagascar. That's the name of the movie. I'm trying to think of the name of the movie.
Oh, is it? Yeah. It's not Pirates of the Madagascar?
Pirates of I don't. Where? All right, all my brainiacs. Where's the Komodo dragon from? Is it Madagascar?
Like I said, Madagascar is near Africa. Yeah. Yeah, it's an island off of Africa. So, you know what this is typical of. We always talk and don't know what the frig we're talking about half the time.
As long as you say it with conviction, you'll believe it.
Well, like I said, I just caught it 10 minutes before the show started.
That's cool. Listen, I wish it was closer. I thought maybe I could drive down to St. Pete's and find the treasure ship.
I think I could go out on that boat and help salvage that.
Yeah, you could be an anchor. I just cracked myself up.
Yeah, you
I inhaled my vape the wrong way.
I'm glad you think you're funny because I think you're a riot.
Listen.
I think you're hilarious. Don't quit your day job. All right, so what do you want to do? You want to do a giveaway, huh? That means I got to get on
giveaway. We're gonna listen again, guys. Anybody can enter, but just so everybody knows that these are for the. I have to be careful what I say. These are for the. They happen to fit the Garrett Pro Pointer ATs, and because I'm not endorsing them. I'm not being endorsed by them. I'm just saying I made them, and lo and behold, they just happened to accidentally fit the Garrett pinball.
Well, people need to start hashtag Madagascar.
I promise you're going to like these. They're not hard. They're not going to leak. If you need a permanent fix, hit me up. There's a real easy recipe to make these things permanent on your pinpointer. And if your pinpointer is really trashed and you really don't want to buy a new one, I can make a longer one for you.
So all of the Detect America rules apply. If you're Don Wendt and Michael Baumhoff, you are void from any win whatsoever. Your name will be taken off of the list because I hate you two.
Don't forget, keep your eye on it because we do have DLEC slated to come on the show, but it is contingent on when they actually release their new machine. So it's coming soon, and I can't wait. I haven't seen it.
To a theater near you. And listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. That girl's awesome. She gets up at 3:00 in the morning to come on this show.
Listen, I've gotten. Well, I guess it was me. I've gotten text from her. I guess it was probably 7 or 8 o'clock their time, but it was 3:00 in the morning my time.
So I got to tell you something. She's probably been on our show more than any other shows.
I would say.
And,
I
and
say she's probably been on
she,
our show more than most guests.
she makes her rounds, but she's really dedicated to us. I honestly think she's been a really positive catalyst for you in the last bunch of years.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think she's done a lot for us,
Oh God.
and I'm glad this deal went through. I really am. I mean, I think it's a great thing for their business.
Well, you know what? I have to thank her because instead of it being, you know, my input pitted against their input, she really made it a team thing. My input was taken, and again we came up with a new set of headphones. It's awesome.
I think she was instrumental in quelling your nervous Nelliness.
I don't know about that, but
Dude, you're unhinged sometimes.
oh, update on the book, guys. If those of you who remember the last one when we first introduced it, there was like a 3 month fucking sorry, a 3 month layover. I got 10 pages back. They've been fixed. They've been sent back. I will keep you updated.
Listen, you ain't got to worry about selling a book to Baumhofer Went because you know neither one of them can read.
I'm shocked. No, and now let me answer the question that keeps coming. No, we're not taking pre-orders on the book because I don't like that. But the book is coming. It will be here shortly. I haven't gotten any word that there was anything else found wrong with it. So basically, when it gets here, because I got dealers that are wanting them. I literally have 100 sold, and I don't have a book. I have 100 sold. I don't have a book.
Why did my computer? Oh, this computer does not freeze up either. I know why, because I got so many.
Did you tell the story about when I was losing my mind over the
No, tell that one. I like that. I don't know if people really understand.
Me and Steve are really into we do the 3D printing, but I am like Steve is more artistic. I am really wrapping my head around design and utility stuff for metal detecting and whatever. So I had an idea. I wanted to go work on it. So I opened up my CAD program, and my CAD program's gone. My files are gone. I have 300 files. Everyone's gone. I'm reopening. I'm signing in. Maybe I signed in under the wrong name. I signed in nothing. So now I'm on the chat. And those of you that know me know that I'm generally a very, very polite person.
Oh, at all times. At all times you are, yes.
I was losing it. Then the poor girl, I'm assuming it's a girl. The poor girl was like, I don't know what to tell you. She goes, I can't find anything. I said, well, here's my sign in. I said, I was on the site last night. I said, I went to find my saved files that I was working on. And she goes, what do you mean saved files? I said, well, I'm building them. She goes, are you sure you're on the right site? And then I realized I wasn't even on the right website at all. I went to the right website, and guess what? All my stuff was there.
She probably called you the same names I do when I get pissed off at you.
I apologized and said I was sorry.
Again, proves my point. Frank is a boob.
But I got it figured out.
You're a boob, dude. You really are. You're one of a kind.
I was so
funny because I like when you do that.
I don't know if you were working or not because I was going to call you and I was going to say check your program. I was so mad. I was stomping around and ranting and raving.
I like when you do. I like when I'm right. I like when you argue with me and I turn out to be right and you just crack me up.
Oh,
all right,
God,
there's your wheel.
All right, don't forget, guys. Again, just because I don't want you guys that are using a a Fisher pinpointer to say, oh, it doesn't fit my pinpointer. These are the first ones we're making. I do have the templates to build a Fisher. I'm going to build some Fishers. I'm going to build some Mind Labs. This is the first one. This is for the Garrett Carrot. That's why it's called the Carrot Top. And it is they are thermoplastic urethane tip protectors. There's a longer one if you have damage to the side. There's a shorter one if you just want to protect the tip, just the tip. And this one we're giving away. These are for Garrett. They accidentally, lo and behold, fit Garrett. So just so you know, if you win it, you got a Garrett, you're in luck. If you win it and you don't have a Garrett, you have a Christmas present.
Listen, you might want to put it out there for people like Baumhoff and people like Don Went who are not that bright, not to be used as a prophylactic.
Well, listen, it's probably too big for most of them, but hey.
I don't know what these guys are going to do with those things, but I got an idea. All right, we're going to give it away. Give it away now.
Look, it's on mine.
Give it away now. All right, here we go. Round and round she goes. If it stops on Baumhoff, he's disqualified. Oh, okay. Mark Watrip.
Mark Watrip.
You're our lucky winner. You're our lucky wiener.
Mark, I think Mark uses this. I'm not sure. Mark
almost went to Old Pelon. Who is that? Do you know?
Old Pelon, and I have to go back and look at his real name. I forgot it, but Old Pelon. So while I was in Mississippi for the Mississippi Dig, there's another podcast that comes on. I can't remember, it's Thursday nights or on the weekend. And Greg is friendly with those guys, and we were chatting it up with those guys live during their podcast, and I donated an Ugly Box as a prize for their podcast. And Old Pelon was the winner of the Ugly Box.
What's the name of that bicycle? Oh, Peloton. That's what I was thinking. Old Peloton.
And I apologize if it's I don't know if it's Old Pelon, Old Pelon, but that's who he is. He's been tuning in every week ever since. I'm actually supposed to go on that show, but I have to reach out and see if they still
what show? Nobody wants you on their show.
Everybody wants me. Everybody wants me. You know why?
I think I got a storm coming in, man. I'm watching the trees blowing.
Well, we were supposed to. I thought it was coming, but I hope it comes soon. I hope we get 3, 4, 5 days of them. And just to reiterate, this hat has meaning.
I am on.
Notice the big smile.
I am on the radar right now. There's not a speck of rain around my house, but the wind is. Okay, it stopped.
You sure it wasn't Lil chasing the cat around?
You know what? Don't even mention that girl's name to me. Look,
Mark Walsh is PM me your info, buddy. You get the sick good. You'll be the guinea pig. Well, I really, because I've had mine on now and I've been beating up on them. They hold up very, very well.
I made these for a buddy of mine, and he ain't
put them on the tip of a metal detector.
He ain't got them yet. These are pretty cool.
What's the horse's name? I forget. He was my favorite.
Pokey. Obviously, he's your favorite. You don't remember his name, Pokey. You know,
it may have been a year or two since I watched the show.
This guy here.
Gumby and Pokey, yeah.
He was once a little green ball of clay. He's Gumby, damn it.
I'm Gumby, damn it.
And then his pony pal Pokey, too.
Okay.
So, let's just say this was Michael Baumhoff, for instance. And this was Don Wenzel. We'll go right into the whole 3 and 9 thing again. You can only guess what I'm doing with them.
You can make me 3 and 9 visual aids.
If you can only guess what I'm doing with them off screen. Baumhoff some shit. You know what? He talks too much. He talks so much. He talks about coming and detecting with me, but he don't show up. It's not that long of a ride.
Really? I always thought he was in South Jersey, but he's actually up north, right?
He's up north, yeah.
I don't know why I thought he was in South Jersey. All right, guys, and just again, anybody wants them, that you can hit me up privately on the PM. They're $7.99 and 3 shipping, or they're going to be on the website in the next few days. They'll pretty much probably be the same price on the website. But
you know what? Oh, you know what?
Because we were asked about them, boom! They got put into production. They're really strong. They're really durable, and they steal.
Send me the file so when I go to Lehigh Valley, I can bring a couple.
Yeah, but make sure you print them out TPU.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got black and I think I have red. I got red TPU.
I got clear TPU.
Dude, the best thing I did was buy that dryer. Oh my god, that dryer for the filament.
So
works.
I'm trying to finagle a deal right now where I can buy something super cheap and get my free or my for 1 cent get my filament connector.
Dude,
it's up on Temu, but I have to buy something.
I thought Matt Kwiatkowski was cheap, but you're worse.
I love
you're
Temu.
Worse.
You guys don't like Temu. I love Temu.
I gotta say though, I know Matt's cheap, but you know what? It came a situation. There came a situation. I can't really explain it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No. I remember. I remember you saying something. I don't remember what it was.
All right. So here's the deal. I was doing a favor for Matt. All right, and it's not the biggest favor in the world.
Yeah, I got you.
In doing a favor for Matt, I got a parking ticket in Philly. I swear to God, I even showed him the picture. I said, there's a sign. It said handicap parking. I thought I was in the handicap spot. I was right behind it. The parking guy was standing right there who could have said, excuse me, sir. No, of course not. No, they wait till you walk away. Boom, dropped a big dollar ticket on my car. You know, Matt paid the ticket for me.
I remember you telling me that.
He did, and that was my, you know what? That's a stand-up guy right there. I mean, he didn't have to.
You know what? I'm so proud of Matt for doing that. I might just send him back the bolt I borrowed off his Equinox.
Yeah, but when's he going to get it? That's the question.
Matt, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to send you one of our new bolts.
You know what, Matt? I was going to buy a dehydrator and I was going to make jerky in it, but I just didn't.
You know, they're selling now all over the place. Now they're selling the vacuum bags.
Oh, I got one, and my wife never uses it. They have
the bags now that has a one-way valve. You just hook your vacuum to it.
Yeah, but my wife has it, and it's in the cabinet somewhere. Like
I got one too in a big ass roll of the bags too, but
I still might
pain in the butt for me to take out and put away and take out and put away.
I still might get a small dehydrator, but I picked this filament dryer up, and it holds 2 rolls. I wonder if can I make jerky?
I'm hoping Temu has a dehydrator for a penny soon. Listen, I just ordered in order for me to get the connector. I'm ordering a pair of shorts. It's got chickens on it. It's got big chickens on it.
Because you are a cock.
Listen.
You are a cock.
I'm still in the market for like a 4-foot chicken to put out in my front of my house.
They're there. They're out there.
Yeah, but you know, they're expensive down here, man.
All right. So Pokey says it's time to go. Listen, I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys are great. Good luck out there detecting guys. If you're anywhere near a beach, anywhere near water, now's the time of the year you want to do it. I know.
Mark Walters, make sure you send. I think I probably have it already, Mark. But just to make sure, if you're out there, send me a shipping address.
Yeah, I just saw him say great show. Herb and Marla, I know they've been near water lately.
They went on vacation. And did you see that cross that Herb found?
I did see it in passing.
Did you see it after he cooked it in the ugly box? Wow. You know what? I'm going to say it straight up. I've been doing electrolysis for 40 years. And if I had to pick anybody that I think might be a little better than me, it's Herb Lee.
Because he's awesome.
Dude, the watch and that cross, I could clean them, like they look nice. I don't know if I could do what he does. He's meticulous at it.
Okay. All right. I suck at it.
I'm very good, but I'm only going to say very good. I think Herb might be outstanding at it.
I put them in there clean, and guess what? They come out dirty.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I built you custom freaking machines, and
Yeah, I'm an idiot. All right, listen, guys. Thanks again. Hit that button. We'll see you next week. And we're trying. Just remember, we're trying. What I got to work with ain't easy. You see it. Genius in his own mind.
as seen on TV.
Yeah, on your own TV.
Remember these words.
Hit the button, dork.
Ping pong. Play ping pong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll fall for any bullshit.
Ha!